Welcome to FM Dojo. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about snapshots. Snapshots are basically where we can store save as XML outputs. Save as XML can be created in two different ways. You can create it manually from FileMaker Pro, or we can automate it. So let's take a look at what this does and how it works. As you can see, I already have two snapshot history records under one snapshot record. They are versioned, we have dates on them, and it will tell you what it can grab from the snapshot. And as you can see here, the second one is marked active. That is something that you're going to have to do manually because that's what you're working with in the rest of the app. So as you may have learned by now, everything is connected here. So it is highly recommended that you add a server and you add a snapshot, and then the rest of the app will be much easier to work with. So let's take a look at what we can do here. We can view a snapshot, and then you can view, similarly to other apps that are out there, information about what's in your database. So you can have tables and fields, table occurrences and relationships, layout scripts, value lists. Under the first one, we have all of my tables. So I can just pick one of them, and then I can take a look and see, what I have in that table. So this is the comlog table. I have a field. It will tell you a little bit about the field itself, and it will give you all of them for that one particular field that you're looking at. Tables and relationships. Let's pick one that is probably connected somewhere. Submenu, that's connected to menu. Issue, no. Contact is connected to phone contact. Company connected to contact company. Probably order has a lot more. There you go. So under order, we have all these relationships like product order, container order, lot order, company order. And this is my naming convention. Obviously you have yours, and you have a way of actually marking your naming convention in this app, in the diagram, when you're creating a new one. So this will just tell you that the order and the product order table are connected by the ID field, and next one, ID order, yada yada. Layouts, just a little bit of information on the layout and what the table occurrence is for that. And here are the scripts. If they have skip steps, then you can actually pop that out, and then you can see what's in that script right here as well. There's nothing really you can do with it in here. This is basically just for viewing. And then here you have your value lists, and then the values that are in them. What's cool here is that you can actually analyze with AI very quickly your XML. And it will give you, obviously in green, everything that's working. If you have any issues, it will highlight them. If you have repeating fields, and it points it out that repeating fields are a legacy pattern, consider normalizing into a related table. I like that very much because I am not a fan of repeating fields. And then you have your naming conventions and your table health, and just, a little bit of generic information. This is something that obviously we can, again, add more. You can share it. You can click this, and you get a link. I don't really agree that this is 33% healthy because I don't. I can agree with this part, obviously. And you can certainly make a change, but this is basically a legacy database that I'm just playing with. It does not like having orphaned table occurrences. I might want to tell it that that's not really an issue, because a lot of times we create those so we can just kind of work with the layout to create records. So there's some things that I think are more generic. So as you know, this is a work in progress. So we'll make changes eventually. Again, let me know what you like. Let me know what you'd like to make better, and we can all work on this together. We have another few buttons here. This will actually give you a diff. So it will tell you that, like, hey, we have a new script in here, and then one that was deleted. And it will tell you what's in that new script as well. So you don't even have to go to Git for this. But this is that particular way of sending it to GitHub. Mine is actually set up with GitHub, but let me show you something else in here, because underneath integrations, we have a lot of new things, and one of them is GitHub and GitLab. So you can add many of these accounts, because we work with different clients, different companies, and I'm just working with my Dojo test, and that's the repo that I'm sending things. I could show you, or you can just take my word for it, that it's definitely working on GitHub. Or if you can, want to see it for yourself, you can just go to a.riley/dojo test, and you can see everything that I'm uploading there. I don't believe that I have any secrets, so that should not be an issue. A couple of good things about snapshots is that snapshots work in a lot of other areas. So once you add snapshots, and once you mark one of them that this is the active one, then you can create diagrams from it. You can work with it in design. And I cannot remember, but I'm sure that there are more features, and if not, there will be more features that you can, work with this. I hope this gives you a good overview of where snapshots stand today. Let me know if you have any questions, issues, problems. Thank you.